Track Wrestling with Tony DeAnda, head men's coach at Presbyterian. Your wife is the head women's coach at Presbyterian. You're also an assistant women's coach at Presbyterian. Interesting the way this works out. Cody is overseeing both programs. You're a head coach for one of the programs and assistant for the other. How does that work out?
We just, part of it is just Mark Cody's obviously, he was my coach in Nebraska in the mid-90s, and at this point in my career I was not really looking to be in a situation where I had so many hats. I just wanted to do women's wrestling, but I got the opportunity to get back involved with men's wrestling and obviously work with Mark Cody. He was a mentor of mine when I was an athlete, and now I get an opportunity to still be a mentor. He can still be my mentor as a coach, so it's working great. We're recruiting all over the country, and I'm just glad to be somewhere warm than all the other places that I've been at, like Michigan, North Dakota, and Montana.
How does that work with Mark Cody then? Will he be in the wrestling room working out with you guys, offering coaching advice? How does that work with him being the overseer of both programs?
Well, he obviously does oversee both programs, but he'll be working with both programs. He'll be working with the males and with the females, and it just kind of depends on what our schedule is. If we can get them to line up, where there'll be times where he'll be going with the women, there'll be times where he'll be going with the men. So he's going to be doing both.
We're at the junior duels. Is this recruiting ground for you?
It is. This is the national duels here, obviously for both the guys and the girls. I'm here doing a little bit more so with our girls right now, but this tournament has grown significantly. I was out in Pocatello 2 days ago, and that one's a good tournament, but I think this one's got a little bit more competitors in it, which is nice to see.
What's it like to be a coach of a Division I program that's starting from scratch?
It's exciting. It's groundbreaking. Our school is very supportive. They're the only ones that have kind of jumped on this opportunity to become the first Division I women's program, and currently still the only one. We're hoping more jump on board, but I just like being part of that whole movement where they're creating more opportunities for women at every division, not just NAIA or Division III or Division II, but hopefully it gets rolling here at Division I.
Do you have a fan base yet?
We're getting there. We have a lot of people that are definitely interested and understand that it's a very significant opportunity to be the first and only Division I program at the time, but we need more. So.
Women's wrestling is getting emerging sports status. How do we get that to the NCAA level where it is a sanctioned sport?
Where it is a sanctioned sport?
Yeah.
Well, I think that we're right on track with it, adding more programs all the time. Not just that, obviously NAIA has got their national tournament going on, but we want to get our own, and with the fact that there's more programs added all the time at the NCAA level, I think it's a matter of time. It's on its way, and hopefully within the next year or two it happens.
How do you balance schedules? You're the head coach of the men's program and then assistant for your wife. How do you balance both those?
Well, we just talk about what events we're going to go to, and there's times where we're going to be able to do some duels together. Even though there isn't other Division I women's teams, we'll try to coordinate with other women's programs, and then try to see if we can have double duels at the same time. There will be times, unfortunately, that we're not able to have competitions at the same time, and then we just go our separate ways. But we'll try to coordinate it so we can build our fan base more that way as well.
What will success look like in the first 5 years of the program?
Well, we want to. I think on our women's side, we want to be competing for a national title right away. And I think with our men's team, we want to be able to be competitive in the SoCon as soon as we can. And then obviously with the things that Mark Cody's done at programs similar like American, or I think he took 5th. No one had heard of American University at the time until obviously became Coach of the Year with his connections and everything that he's done at a school of that same size. I think that it's just a matter of time before he gets it up and running there like he did at American.
All the best with this great new program starting.
Thank you. We appreciate it.